Good morning, everybody. It's a balmy 1 degrees outside. Oh my gosh. They're going to be coming back today to like a 3 to 5 degree weather. I checked and they're at the airport right now, getting everything checked in and going through security and whatnot. So they will be here. It's only like an hour and a half flight. Then it's a matter of, getting through the airport. He took a carry-on. I assume everybody just took a carry-on, so they should be, well, I assume that. I kind of know better, but hopefully they all just took a carry-on and just, wore clothes twice because, that peppermint. White chocolate peppermint bark. It smells so good. It also likes to escape. It likes to escape. I did, I don't know if anybody's wondering or not, but I did message Matt's cousin to let her know to tell her husband that this is only a sample pack. It's only 4 ounces. So the 3 pots of coffee he got out of this, it's just a sample pack. It's not even half the size of what normally comes from Bones Coffee. So I said if he wants to order proper, he can do that, and it'll be a 12-ounce bag. So you just go on the website and see those differences. So if he enjoyed it, hopefully he will do that. So the OSU Buckeyes won the national championship yesterday evening in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. That's pretty cool. Never been a football person myself. I was in the band, was in the marching band, so I have my preferences in March. But it's great. I'm excited because Matt and his sister and father had a wonderful time. He FaceTimed me 30 seconds after they scored the final touchdown. And they scored a touchdown to finalize their victory, and then at the end, he FaceTimed me for about 15 seconds. Saying we won, and I'm like, yeah, I've been kind of following on a website that shows the scores update. So they were so excited. They had so much fun. He was smiling so big, and it was nice. I guess the stadium was actually quite warm, so they didn't have to worry about freezing temperatures inside of there. And the pictures he sent me. Kind of showed everybody in very one layer of sweater and pants. So it was, of course, leaving and getting to your bus was probably cold. But good morning, lady. How you doing? Good. She's a little mad at me because I got up. It's about 9 right now. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I should still be in bed, shouldn't I? The people delivering the washer texted yesterday saying, the first text message, somebody misplaced a button click because the delivery window was between 11:30 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. So that was a little weird, even though I confirmed it because it's just a misplaced button click. I can understand. No one's going to be out delivering a washing machine between the hours of 11:30 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. There are many people who would not, apparently. So, but, I understood that might have just been a slip. And then they resent another one and pushed it to 10:45 a.m. and 1:45 p.m. So between 10:30 and 1:45 they could be here. So I kind of wanted to be ready for that, but I also wanted to get a coffee in. just to be consistent, because it's nice to have a little consistency. It's Tuesday. We had a wonderful football game last night, apparently. They had a great time. I'm sure I'll hear all about all of the drunk people over 60. I'm sure it'll be just laden with stories and pictures. But it's good. I'm glad they seem to have had a good time. So that's pretty exciting. And then the washing machine arrives today. So that'll be, I guess that'll be exciting. Why not? Get old, people, because there's nothing wrong with going from, I drank myself under the table last night, threw up, and then drove home dangerously, but still made it. And oh my gosh, a washing machine's coming today. Because there's a transition when you get to a certain age, and there's nothing wrong with that transition, because I think that transition is healthier. Your youth is spent killing yourself, and then, hey, look, I didn't kill myself. Let's enjoy the simple pleasures like buying a new washing machine and watching snowfall. Get old. Get to the point in your life where you can look at little things and be like, my gosh, that's so cool. And I realize to some people, a new washing machine is not a small thing, but that washing machine back there lasted about 17 years. And one move, right, lady? You were there for that move, weren't you? Yeah, you were. You were there for that move. Right? Oh, you want to say hi real quick? Come here. Hey, don't you walk away from me. I want to see your butt. Come on. Come on. There she is. Oh, and then there's the other one. Hi, buddy. There's my Indy. Both of my kitties. Yes, both of my kitties. Oh, goodness. Yep. Grow old. The best way to stick it to them, honestly, is to grow old and continue to at least try to enjoy the life that's around you. We can't adopt the stupid people philosophy of, only paying attention to what happens 5 feet around you in a circle, whether it's going on in front of you or whether it's being held in a tablet in front of you while you watch terrible things, videos of bad things on Facebook happening. Oh, shoot. I guess I do need to have that on there, don't I? I was just going to take it off, but I need another 200 grams of water, please. So, I don't want to ignore. I tried to ignore, to be honest with you. I was trying to bury myself in riff tracks and Mystery Science Theater stuff. I watched Wild Wild World of Batwoman last night on that I bought from Riff Tracks several years ago when they started coming out with Mystery Science Theater episodes. I know a lot of them are available on YouTube to watch for free, but it's my understanding that a lot of what you pay for on there actually goes to the people that made Mystery Science Theater, because there were several years, apparently, where a lot of the, if you went out and bought a VHS copy of it, I don't even know if I don't think there are reruns anywhere of it, which is an absolute disaster. As much as I love Lucy, how many times can you watch the reruns of I Love Lucy? I do. I love that. The old Carol Burnett show, I could watch that for hours. But then again, I could do the same thing with Mystery Science Theater, and I'm not sure why. It must be some legal thing where it can't be syndicated. I don't know. maybe they don't exist anymore in that format. And I know that as much as I love watching them on YouTube, the format and resolution of some of them are really bad. So I don't know. There's just a lot. There's questions. They're silly questions. They're meaningless questions in the end. But, you know, it's just stuff that I think about sometimes. You know, why isn't Mystery Science Theater? There's 11 seasons of it. Why isn't it on why isn't it on Sci-Fi? Is Sci-Fi still a thing? You know, why isn't it on Comedy Central? Is Comedy Central still a thing? You know, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. But there's just so many classic TV shows that are on syndication, and MST3K was a popular thing. I mean, it lasted for 11 seasons, you know? It did. So it's just really strange that that's not in syndication somewhere. But it's still available because you can still see it streamed on YouTube with the commercials on YouTube have gotten so unbearable. There used to be a time where you maybe got one 15-second commercial, and then there was another commercial that came up, and then 5 seconds in, you could skip the rest of them. Now you are forced, basically, if you want to watch a video, to see at least 3 commercials of varying sizes, and then an ending 90-second commercial that you can skip after 10 seconds of. But you still have to hear that automated, horrible, stupid AI voice that someone typed a script into that sounds like a robot. There's so many terrible, terrible commercials out there now that are using AI to voice over their commercials. And they're obnoxious and toxic sounding. I mean, they're just the worst sounding commercials. And I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're not from my generational perspective, I guess you're not going to care. But my gosh, I'll take a human voiced overed 90-second pill ad before I'll take another one of those stupid knife commercials with AI voice, you know. And it's the one that sounds like Joe Rogan. You have to sit there and listen to how it deals with punctuation and the end of sentences to know that one's fake, because it sounds dumb. It is a dumb sounding voice, just clueless, much like the namesake. So, and it's like, that's Joe Rogan? Oh, wait. No. So even Joe Rogan kind of understands punctuation and how certain sentences end up and certain sentences end down. So, oh my gosh. What's really nice about this peppermint is that as it does cool down, the flavor kind of intensifies. It's nice hot, I will say that, but you know, when it gets to medium temperature, it actually intensifies the flavor just a little bit, and it's actually really kind of nice. So, it just smells so good. If you love peppermint, I mean, it's just peppermint. It's a wonderful peppermint and coffee smell. But yeah, we can't ignore the stupid stuff that happened last night, even though I tried to. The minute you get on Threads, or even on Blue Sky's, since they dropped Shields, has added some really terrible people over there who gaslight every single thing. I mean, Threads is bad because if someone posts something, it seems like the immediate post after it, right under it, I don't know if they pay for that or not, but it's like the post, and then if you click on the post, the next thing right underneath it, a reply, is something just negative or completely the opposite. And it's just obnoxious. It seems like every time And usually it's the ones at the very top of everything who have also probably paid to be at the very top, because there's no, I mean, you can curate it, but there's no timing. There's no time to it. It's like, it's either 2 days, 20 minutes ago, 5 hours ago, you know, there's no time to it. It's not linear. And I'm afraid Blue Sky is probably going to start being the same. Because once they get the advertisement bug, they want to get all of the advertisers. They don't want to, I mean, they want to get paid. So it'd be nice if Blue Sky didn't do that, but I've been on Mastodon, and Mastodon, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I would need a semester class on how Mastodon works. I'm sure a lot of people have navigated it and figured it out, but I'm like, I don't get, because I get this Star Trek thing on there, but I have no idea how to get on whatever the Star Trek thing is so I can read it myself rather than have it posted by a Star Trek reposter. That's good. But yeah, social media is going to be a problem in the near future. The whole TikTok thing was, it was crazy and stupid, and it could be seen coming a mile away, especially after they donated money. They knew, you know exactly what was going to happen. I mean, because the bribes are just bribes now. They're just there. There are no checks or balances anymore. At least, well, no, I don't think there's not an at least. I think there will be no more, for a good long time, there will be no checks and balances. It will just be horribleness. You know, it's just the way it's going to be. And I don't mean to be a downer, but holy cow, I mean, there's just a point where you can't ignore it. And it would be nice if the people who backed this asshole, both of them, kind of start stirring and saying to themselves, you know, oh boy, you know, some sort of self-reflection would be nice, would be a step in the right direction. And you know what's really funny is how forgiving we can be. Yes, you put us in this position, but if you at least show the beginning of signs of understanding of what you've done, you know, we can start the process, maybe of a little healing, and then maybe moving to making it better again, you know? So I just, you know, that's all it takes. And it's not, and there will be people that, you know, that are horrible to you, you know, I told you so. But the majority of folks will understand. We all understand confusion. We all understand being led on. You know, 48 years old. I completely understand. I've been led on. My entire radio career was a carrot on a string, and then the carrot got rotten, and so did I, you know, and then I was laid off because of 2008. So, you know, I mean, we all understand being led on, and then the feeling disappointed and ashamed of being led on. We all understand that. We all understand that feeling. Lady gets it, right? Yeah, Indy's a box cat and he gets it. Both of my kitties are here on a Tuesday, not knowing what the hell is going on. Par for the course. And there's a piece of string on the floor right by her butt. I'm not exactly sure how that got there. Did I mention I took the door down? I probably did yesterday, because I did it on... Yesterday was a blur. I think I did it yesterday after the coffee. I got the coffee done, I got it uploaded, I came up here and I'm like, I'm going to take the door off of the laundry room. I'll move all of this out of the way, but yeah, I took the door off because I figured you know, we want to get this thing out. This thing's got to come off the pedestal. The pedestal's going to stay, and then they're going to put the new washer on the pedestal and tighten it up. And then we'll get new hookups for back here. But yeah, so here's the LG. Old one. It doesn't look old, does it? I mean, to me, this doesn't look old. I mean, there are some blemishes, but I mean, it's as good as, I mean, and yeah, it's off center because this is not where it sat. So, but yeah, I mean, this looks brand new to me. And it died, but it's, you know, 16 years old. This is a design that has held the test of time, I think, because it looks great. Door's gone. It's in the bedroom. And it swung in like this. So the door would be like here. So anything we would want to do, we'd have to shut the door and then maneuver and then open the door back up and try to, yeah, I mean, there's just no reason. If this can come off, and it did, relatively easily, might as well do it, you know? Sorry about the cat poop. I'm glad it's in the box. I'm really glad that it's in the box. I'm sorry about the cat poop. That's just, you know, that's just the fact of life right now. It's been the fact of life for what, 9 years? Yeah. It's been a fact of my life for the majority of my life. There was like a 2-year stint, 3-year stint, where 4-year stint in my life where I didn't have a cat. And then cats were always down at mom and dad's house. And then cats after that. So, you guys seem okay. Thank you for watching today. I really appreciate it. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to do this tomorrow, and then I can show you the new washer. And I can tell you if Matt yelled at me for taking the door off. It's a good idea. It's the best thing to do, I think, because it's a whole thing that's got to get up here. It's got to come in through the garage. It's got to back into the living room, and then it's got to come this way. To leave, it's got to do the exact opposite. It's got to come out of the laundry room on its wheelie, and then back, and then go down the 3 sets of stairs. And I'm going to move my car. Once I get this edited up, I'm going to move my car and put it in a spare parking spot so that they will have room to unbox and do everything that they need to do. Hopefully it comes without any blemishes or scratches. That would be nice. Sometimes stuff just arrives scratched up. At the old house, we redid the kitchen. We redid the there wasn't a backsplash, so we put in a backsplash, and then we put new appliances in, fridge and dishwasher, and it was a full unit stove. It wasn't a cooktop. It was a full unit glass top stove and oven that was sitting there. So we ordered that, all of that, and it all came, and then the top of the stove was all busted up and bent, and we're like, you know, what are we gonna do? And it took 4 months for them to send the part that we had to, and then we had to, you know, pull everything out and then take everything apart and then put everything back in. And at the end, it looked great because we did it. It was nice and clean, and it was the only part that was scratched. Paint was scratched, and it was, for some reason, it was crushed. But it worked fine. So, and then we got a brand new countertop put on in the kitchen. So, and then we sold the house because we needed to update everything. It was all 80s appliances in there, and they were failing rapidly. So anyway, thank you for watching today. We'll let you know how it goes tomorrow with regards to the washing machine. Maybe we can sit and watch a load get done. Wouldn't that be fun? It's like watching paint dry. Let's watch the washer wash. We will talk to you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Stay warm, get a cup of coffee, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.